audience members. Note cards.
Okay, today I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, where I'm from, where I've been, and my plans for the future. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1989. I lived there for about 7 years. My dad got a job, so we had to move to North Louisiana, right outside of Shreveport, for about 3 years. Then the same job he had, his boss wanted him to move to South Louisiana, right outside New Orleans. So we lived in Louisiana in 2 places. About this time, my dad got tired of being away from the family and out all the time, traveling around. So he decided to take another job in the Mississippi Delta. So we moved there. We lived there for about 5 years. That's where I started middle school. And I started playing sports. I got introduced to that and fell in love with it. Played all the sports that we had at the school. And in a small town like that, pretty much all you had to do was play sports and go to school. We lived there for about 5 years, and my grandparents started getting ill. So as a family, we decided that we needed to move closer back home to Memphis, so we moved to Olive Branch. I went to Lewisburg High School, where I played sports and played football, track, tennis, pretty much all of them. I did pretty well in sports, and all my concentration in school was sports and having a good time and not my grades. About this time, I was about 10th grade. My brother and I and family were talking about how we needed to get a job to pay for gas and clothes and have money to run around on and do things we wanted with. So we decided to start a little grass cutting company named Diesel Lawn Service. So we started that and did that throughout high school, and it kind of got growing, and we first started out with 10 yards. It was just kind of like a weekend thing to make a little extra cash. About this time, I started going to Northwest, where I really didn't pay attention to my grades. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was just going because I thought I had to go. My concentrations were having a good time, hanging out with friends, trying to grow our business to get more yards and make more money. And school was on the back burner. Didn't care, just went. Didn't have a plan. Didn't know what I was going to do. So I actually got kicked out of Northwest because of my grades. But I never made enough in Northwest at the time. Didn't do that. They just kicked me out. That really was an eye-opener for me. It made me realize that I needed to grow up, needed to get some priorities, needed to get my life together and figure out what I was going to do. So I decided that I want to be a firefighter paramedic, and so I went to EMT school at Northwest. Then I went to paramedic school. I'm actually in my last semester in paramedic school, and there's still a lot more things to do to become that. Our business kept growing and we decided to change the name to Diesel Lawn Landscapes, where it could support the stuff that we want to do, like irrigation and sod work and all that. And we tried to run our business more of a real business and not just 2 guys cutting grass at this time. My dreams are to become a paramedic firefighter, or firefighter paramedic, to keep growing the business and maybe one day go to nursing school. I just wanted to say thank y'all for coming out today and giving me y'all's time.